Welcome to what I think is the 6th chapter. We are only a few matches ahead of where I left you in the previous one, because we are going to face the current leaders, and this is one important moment to determine if Liverpool will be able to run with the league. They are 6 points ahead of Arsenal, or we will put a check to their aspirations. Next was Arsenal, which was the one I thought first to show, but then I realized that Liverpool are top, so I changed to Liverpool. The next after this will be surely Manchester City. So after the Manchester United, we bet Sunderland comfortable, dominating it more than this stats seem to suggest. Van Aanholt was an own goal. Had not been him there, it would have been a goal by Riviere, or rather Ayoce Perez, who was right behind, waiting for the header. And then in the last minutes we got 2 more goals. And I think one of Ferreira's was penalty, the other was in play. Then the next match against Aston Villa, we got ahead soon with a set piece goal, and then in the second half they got it back with another set piece goal. Then injury had to change at the start of the match, had to change Sam de Jong. I made a tactical substitution when Sami Amiobi got injured. Then Ayoce Perez got injured and I had no players available, so we went down to 10. Then Ferreira got injured, we went down to 9, and we could do nothing more. So now we are going to play against Liverpool. So we'll come in with the match against Liverpool, where they are showing to be using this 3-4-3 formation, which I think I will try to tackle with the usual 4-4-2 diamond. Steven Taylor just got an injury that will take him for a few weeks, and De Jong is still out with his injury. Amiobi is tired. Tim Krul back because I wanted to give Elliot so much fitness in case of anything happening to Krul. So tired is also Mike van der Horn and Fabrizio Coloccini. So it is going to be Paul Donmet in center back position. Anita is tired, Haidara is tired, and he just asked me to let him go to Liverpool, and I should have remembered there were several just a few days between matches, and don't let players go to play for the under-21s. So in back support, because Taylor is not so attacking, and complete wing back for Jarmat. So from these players who are tired, Van der Horn, Tiote, Coloccini, I will set Coloccini in the bench, I mean. Rami Cabela will be there. I will risk Anita. so Cisse will be in place of Ferreira. And Emmanuel Riviere in place of Ayoce Perez. So we have a striker, left back, center back, midfielder, advanced midfielder or striker, and a lot of tired players. I will be then check Tiote. I don't mean risking his health because he's going to be leaving the club in January. So the absence of Sam Dedon is sure to be felt. How hard will it be without his services? I rather talk about 11 on the pitch. How much of a boost Adams Lallana's absence to your chances of winning? And the team will miss a player of his caliber, but they got capable replacements. So it's not exactly a given we'll win with him out of the team. They're going to be fired up. I don't want to make things sound too bad to my players, but I don't want to make them think it's too old either. So Balotelli is fast, strong, agile. He's a beast. Coutinho is creative, not extremely fast, but fast and agile, more or less like Sterling. So I will tell, see, he asks me to weak side everybody, but I don't like hard tackling, and with tiredness on my squad I don't want to do that. So there will be everything that I will be doing about the supporters, the fans, the money worth. Nothing specific, so I will say that to the defenders and nothing more. So team shapes, more direct passing, drop deeper, narrower, exploit the flanks, pass into space, and pump back into box. We will be trying to get them on the break and fast before they can organize their defense, and it's a 3 versus 3 in our attack. But I am not very. I go well. Another thing I could have done is a V-shaped 4-5-1, almost double despite the crawls save because it was so close to the, and I forgot to change the set piece defensive instructions, which I should do because that's where most of the goals I concede come from. Almost. They don't close down enough. Pour from Kroll there. Wow, I was not expecting a goal there. I thought their defender would catch Cisse and tackle the ball out of him in case Cisse had the ball. But instead he kept it, and the defender went past behind him. So I think one of the reasons that that goal was possible was not just because Raheem Sterling was not well marked and the guy passing the ball to him was allowed, and it couldn't block that pass. But if the defense had been further forward, Krul would have been more space to think his positioning and get in the right place to save that. So I will tell them I'm disappointed to those who are below 6.6. Colback picked a yellow card, so I might change him. But at the later date. So higher tempo and pass higher up and close down. And I will race using the offside trap despite them having only one striker. I suspect the more strikers, the more players they have trying to break the offside trap, the more likely they will be falling offside. So yes, a great playing, the kind that I love so much. Hey, there is a player up there I will for a good pass that I have clear. Wide. Somebody is in the way. Now is the place, the moment to get the ball into his butt. So I will be switching to dribbling forward support and Ayoce Perez advanced playmaker attack inside winger attack and Ayoce Perez as shadow striker. I will be going all out attack. Look for overlap. And Anita is tired. So I will be swapping this to out and play like this. And see if there's any luck. And the left Tyro was just breaking the offside trap. So you can know that there's a lot of fans right now asking him to be sacked from the team. This is not quite working. So I think this is going to be what I do and hope there's some change. I didn't see what has happened there. With so many dots and the ball around, I lost track of where was what. And it makes another set piece goal. If I remember it later, I will see what's the stat for set piece goals in the league. So I get 1 goal back, just as I made those changes. What a look there, and I will remove use the offside trap because it is not working. But nothing has happened. And I would have liked 1 more minute of time to get back into the game. So he says the performance was disappointing. Perhaps that's a bit too much, except for a few matches. I will say not look back. But Paul Domnet, he will be told I'm not pleased. And Ayoce Perez, that I am not pleased. So that will be all. The stats will suggest that the things were quite even, but what we've seen is that the Liverpool seemed in key highlights to be the superior team. Then again, we have missed a lot of the play in between that might have meant otherwise. So it's a loss, and the teams ahead keep getting away. And now Champions League qualification is 8 points away from us, with 2 points from 6th place Tottenham, who have 1 game in hand, and Manchester United 1 point behind us, again with a game in hand. So let's see now what I was going to say. Stats team conceded from corners, only 1. Conceded from the right free kicks, only 1. Conceded from indirect free kicks, another 1. 3 goals from set pieces, that we have conceded 1 of each kind. Goals total were joined 3rd with 26 goals. Conceded, we are 11th, that was easy, costing us. Well, goals from corners, 2, joined 4th. From direct free kicks, none yet. And from indirect free kicks, 2. Well, it might not be incredibly many goals from set pieces, but definitely more than I used to in my other games that I have played in the total of a season. That's about all the set piece goals that I get throughout all the season. That gives you an idea of how things are. So this is all for this chapter. Like, comment, subscribe if you feel like any of those are justified and want to do that, or don't if you don't want to do any of that. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.